Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, starting my analysis here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening, where you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.16 mark, and also giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, that you can see that Fantom is down more than 94%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, and also the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2 is an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $5.8156 mark, and that is my primary scenario that I'm expecting to play out on the long-term scenarios in the formation of that wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and also giving you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the chart patterns that we have in formation. And the very first chart pattern that we have in formation is right here on the daily chart. And if I zoom in so that we can see that better, here on the daily chart we have a falling wedge that is in formation, and I can draw it out connecting these lower highs like that. Then I need to connect the lower lows, so connecting the lower lows also, you can see we have this chart pattern that has been in formation right here, which is a falling wedge, and this is a chart pattern that can give us a breakout to the upper side. And once we see a breakout to the upper side, we'll also be expecting a retest of the upper side of this line that is connecting the lower highs. And once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue pushing even higher, and that will be giving us that impulsive movement that I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios also here on the 1 hour chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that after making our low at around the $0.16 mark, we started this very nice bounce to the upside, which has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where we can term this as the first wave to the upside. Then we saw a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of a second wave, and very soon I'm expecting the start of this impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3484 mark, and that is my primary scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the short-term scenarios. I'm expecting this impulsive movement to start in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and because a wave 3 is an impulsive wave, I will also be expecting to see fractal waves in formation within that higher Elliot wave count 3, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. We also have chart patterns that are supporting that movements to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And if I zoom in on the chart so that I can draw out the chart pattern, that chart pattern is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and if I draw it out, we can have that as the left shoulder. Then we have seen the formation of the head, then the neckline. We have also seen the formation of the right shoulder right here, which is just about to come to a completion. And once we complete the formation of this right shoulder, then we can expect a breakout to the upper side. And this is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the upper side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being given by the height between the neckline and the head. So I can get that height and then place it above the neckline, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.2158 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting the breakout out of this inverse head and shoulders pattern to do. And once that happens, then we can regain our impulsive nature in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 57 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have been able to print a bullish cross, and that means higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And that's the update for Fantom. And if you like the video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also consider checking out the channel membership.